Oh, we're up. We're live. Yes. Welcome back on this beautiful day. Okay, so back to the Daily Drucker. All right. Business solutions every single day. I told you, we have a full year of this. We are going to give you so many directives in solving management solutions that your brain is just going to just blink it all day long. Ah, my phone. Yeah, so you got to make sure you put these guys on silent when you're getting ready to get down to the dirty. Actually, it's alerting me that I just went live. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put you on silent so I can get down to it. You're not here for that. You're here for the next solution. And the next solution is the following. We're going to dig into management, okay, and management practice. Some of those practice within. So, right before we get it going, I need you to like and subscribe. I need you to jump on board if you're not already jumping on board. Following along with these business practices takes a specific minded type of an individual. Okay, so because if you're serious about what you're doing, if you're serious about improving on your craft, these little snippets, I'm not telling you that this is a full college course, okay? I'm not telling you that this is going to make you, take you into the millions and the billions, but what I am going to tell you is that this will help you streamline, okay, your management process and hopefully open the door to a more open-minded spectrum when it comes to management, especially this topic today. It says the test of any policy in management is not whether the answer is right or wrong. It's whether it works, right? Nothing fits exactly into a shape, okay? So you're taking a square and you're trying to shove it into a triangle, right? So, but the triangle will fit in the square. So all I'm saying is there are alternatives and different solutions, and you have to be able to think outside of it, right? It's not hard line solutions to every scenario. Some things you have your laws, you have your practices or policies within your company, your business, or whatever it is you're doing. And then there's ways you need to think outside of the box to get the job done, right? And sometimes that's what counts. Right here, they talk about General Motors and the executives there. Let's dig in. It says the GM executives believed that they had discovered principles and that those principles were absolutes, right? The laws, like the laws of nature. All right. So what Pete was saying, I'm going to say Pete like he's my buddy, right? So like what Pete was saying is by contrast, have always held that principles of this kind, being man-made, are at best heuristic, right? I get it. He goes, this has been the point on which my approach to management has always differed from that of the writers or theoreticians on the subject, and the reason, perhaps, that I have never been quite respectable in the eyes of academia. I get it, right? It's not cut and dry. Okay, I do believe that there are basic values, especially human ones, right? But I do not believe that there is one correct answer. I agree with him. There are answers that have a high probability of being the wrong ones, right? Just completely things that are left field, okay? At least to the point where one does not even try them unless, all else has failed, is what he's saying. But the test of any policy in management or in any other social discipline is not whether the answer is right or wrong, but whether it works, okay? Management, he says he always believed, is not the branch of theology, but at bottom, a clinical discipline. Why does he mean by that? The test in the practice of medicine is not whether the treatment is scientific, but whether the patient recovers. Right? So, action point. List 3 rules of thumb you have found helpful in improving performance. Cite a textbook principle that has not worked for you, right? So he's forcing you to think outside. Think outside. Of course, there's lots of stuff out there where people are like, no, this is the way it's done. This is the way it's done. And then there are those where it's like, hey, you know what? I never thought of that, right? And it's okay to brainstorm with your millennialpreneurs, right? And see what it is that they think is the solution. It's a team effort. And sometimes that team building helps create a tighter mold, right? And then at the end of the day, the overall objective is the performance of the company to gain a customer, right? Business, the purpose of business is to gain a customer. So there it is right there, dropping knowledge at the end of this session. And I just want to keep you guys going. Keep going. These are short videos. Dude, go through them, learn a quick thing or two. If you feel like it's not covering the right content, then you take from that video and you start digging more. The beautiful thing about the internet is I don't think there is a thing out there you can't learn about. Starts from one thing, goes to many, right? See you guys. Enjoy.